Hey everybody, welcome to my grocery haul. It is Sunday. I have my cup of coffee here. I usually drink 1 to 1.5 cups of coffee a day. I have stevia in here, liquid stevia. I also have some collagen, which I will show you in a minute, that I put in here, a scoop every single day. Let me take a sip here. I've got my grocery haul. Okay, let's go ahead and get started. We've got a lot of things here to go over. I am excited for this one. Okay, so I want to let you guys know, I haven't been on here for a while, but this is my first grocery haul in a while, and I'm happy to be back. I've got off a track a little bit. I had an accident, and just long story short, it just created this snowball effect of basically me sabotaging myself to the point of no return. I really haven't gained a bunch of weight. It's just my eating has gotten out of control, like portion-wise, and the selection of food. I'm trying to get back to where I am eating, the right amount of fiber, the right amount of protein, carbs. I'm doing low carb, and I'm trying to keep the sugar at a steady halt, basically. So this is more of a low carb / a little bit of higher fat content that I am used to, but I'm going to give that a try because I feel like if I start off, where I'm starting kind of a new plan myself, and if I can just get the fats in there to keep me full during the day, it really helps me a whole lot. All right, I hope you stick with me. This is going to be a little bit of a long one, but I have some non-grocery items also I wanted to cover with you. You know how, you guys know me when I like to add some non-grocery items in there of things that I feel like I've tried and I would love to share them with you, okay? So I went to Aldi's and Walmart on this grocery haul. We have some Parkview cheddar brats. I don't usually do brats. Actually, the pork in the brat kind of hurts my stomach a little bit. But I thought I would give these a little bit of a try. So what I'm going to do with these, I'm going to eat them with no bun and no bread. So we're doing no bread on this plan. And I feel like I've gotten back in the habit of eating bread, which I don't even really like bread. I think it was just basically you got a hot dog, you need a hot dog bun with it. And it was all in a mindset. I don't know why I was doing that, but I was doing that, eating bread. All right, we've got some of these. I love these little lettuce heads. They're just smaller portion of lettuce. I usually put some arugula in there with it. So I kind of mix one of these heads in with a little bit of arugula in there, which is yummy because I love the kind of the peppery smell or peppery taste to it. We have some green onions. I'm going to be cutting these up and putting a little bit of cheese on there with some mushrooms. I don't have the mushrooms out right now, but I've got some portobello mushrooms that I'm going to include in with these green onions. I usually do leeks, but green onions, they had these on sale, and I really love the strong onion taste of that. Guess what, you guys? Look at this. They've got pink salmon back at Aldi's. I know it's been gone forever, I feel like. But I got some of this. I got the family pack, pink salmon. I eat a lot of salmon. It's got great fats in it. Great omega-3s in it. So, yeah, I got a big pack of that. I usually get it from Butcher Box, but I had to cancel that for the moment. I just kind of postponed the delivery for that for a little bit because of my accident. So I had to get back on track of that. So we have an English cucumber. What I'm doing with these is I'm taking the salmon, putting them in with these, like maybe a quarter of this English cucumber. And I'm mixing some yogurt in with it, with some dill, some lemon juice, lime juice, and oh my gosh, just the combination of that. Yeah, it's a great lunch. All right, so we're getting to the vegetables here. Brussels sprouts. I got some broccoli. Now, these are given, but I'm going to be making some food preps with these, with whipping cream. I got my whipping cream over here. This is the kind I get. Great value whipping cream, nothing special. I put about maybe 2 tablespoons of this in with my broccoli and Brussels sprouts. And what that does is it gives me a good fat in with the vegetable. And it actually, I know the vegetables fill me up. Vegetables fill me up. I don't know about you, but they really do. But just adding that fat in there, it keeps it full or longer a little bit. So blueberries, I got some blueberries. I know on low carb, you're not supposed to have a lot of blueberries, but in moderation, these are good. 17 for fiber. The main reason why I got the blueberries is, one, why not? I can eat them, yeah. And they're a good low carb, moderation type of fruit for you. I got some peppers. I'm going to stuff these with all kinds of goodness. Mushrooms, beef. You can also do salmon in here. I've tried that with a little bit of cheese on top. OMG, it's really good. All right, so I got some more Cranberry Almond from Aldi's. Now, this is my problem with getting something like this. It's okay if I put it on top of a salad and I eat it, but I am my worst enemy if I have chips in the house or something like that. I've been using the chips, crackers, stuff like that with this. Well, this is my sabotage. I sabotage myself with this. And before you know it, I have eaten the whole thing. This type of thing in the house is almost like having chocolate for people that love chocolate. This is my sabotage, per se. So, I'm going to test myself. I haven't bought one in a while. And so I'm just going to use maybe 2 tablespoons of this because I really love it. It's got a great specs on this for carbs and sugars and things like that. It just has the greatest taste. I don't know if you've ever tried this. Go ahead. Aldi's has this, the original and the cranberry one. But it's just good, you know. So instead of making my own, which I'm going to make my own chicken salad and see if I like that better. Or, you know, and I'm sure it's going to have better low carb because I'm going to use homemade mayo and the mustard that I have. I'm going to be using that. So it doesn't have like all the extra things on here that make it a higher carb count and a little bit dangerous for me. All right, let's get through this. Macdamia milk, unsweetened. Now, I've shown this before. I went ahead and ordered some more of this. I've been putting this in with, let me get the green tea. All right, I went and got my matcha tea. So this is the matcha tea. I get it in a bulk. I'm going to be getting a bigger bag than this. This is kind of an older one that I had. So what I do is I take this macadamia, because it's very low. Look at this. Very low. You can get this off of Amazon. I will link it below. But the carbs are -1. There's no added sugars in it. And it's delicious. Delicious. If you love like nut milk, almond milk, unsweetened milk, you will love this milk. Sorry, you guys, I get my throat. So what I do with this, there's a popular drink out there. It's called a Matcha Latte drink. And I will put the recipe below. It's super easy. What you do is you just put it in a blender. I put 1 teaspoon of the matcha tea, the powder. And then I put, this is like homemade stevia that I grounded up from my stevia plant. I put minimal, maybe a couple of specks in there. You eyeball it, and you, however, sweet you want it, then you go ahead and do you. You can do stevia drops. You can use stevia. I would stay away from the stevia packets that just look at the labels on the stevia that you buy. I get the drops, and I also have this plant in the backyard that helps. So, but I take the milk, 8 ounces of the milk, because 8 ounces is only 40 calories. Look at that. Yes. So I mix it in the blender with some ice, and kind of like a cold latte type thing. And it, oh my gosh, you would not think that green tea and milk, macadamia milk, and this would be a great combination. But Lord, oh Lord, I will put the recipe below. Give it a try. You will love it. And green tea is so good for you, especially matcha. It's the leaf of the tea. Correct me if I'm wrong on that. Could be wrong. You never know. It's got some blue cheese crumbles. I'm going to put this in with my burgers. I'm going to have blue cheese burgers. Laughing cow. This can be dangerous for me too as well. It goes side by side with that cranberry almond. I really shouldn't buy these. But I'm trying to, eat I'm trying to eat low carb, but I'm trying not to make myself suffer too much because I really love these things. And you know what? Life is too short. You should eat things that you can, but I'm not talking about going out and getting a bunch of chocolate or something like that, which I do have chocolate here. It's dark chocolate, but I don't eat it like I would these two. So whatever is your poison, kind of test yourself. And if it's just too much and it's on your plan, just don't keep it in the house. I mean, that's just my recommendation to you, to just don't do that. Avocados are my friend. They're my good fat friends. I eat maybe I eat a half of one of these a day. I try to include it in every single meal so I can get my good fats in. I also got some red shrimp, and these are pretty big. How big those are. Yeah, love these. So what I would do with these is I just basically put these on top of a salad, or I just use them as a meal by itself. And I eat maybe 6 to 10 of them as a meal, but then maybe 6 on your salad. And they're so good. So good. From Aldi's. Get these from Aldi's. Some Colby Jack. Now, when I first started, I wanted to just keep all cheeses out of this when I first started. But it goes like this. You know what I mean? I love cheese. I love the taste of it. And almost like if anything that I eat doesn't have cheese, I'm just like, I'm not happy. So cheese is my happy place. Okay? Very super happy. I got some eggs. I'm going to be making some egg salad. Also, I'm going to be putting these in with my tuna salad, my chicken salad. You know how with eggs you can do pretty much anything with them, but I'm going to hard boil all these. And then I also have another dozen that I'm going to make some pickled eggs. If you haven't seen my pickled egg recipe, I will link the video above and just go over and check that out, because that recipe I fix maybe every other week or so. So I've got like 3 in there right now that are kind of, just waiting for that 2-week mark so I can dig into them. Classic beef. I've been trying hot dogs, and like I showed you before, these are uncured beef franks. I thought I would give this brand a little bit of a try. I usually eat the ones that Aldi's has, the uncured ones, because they don't hurt my stomach. I found out that regular hot dogs hurt my stomach, and they just make me just want to just hurl. I mean, I don't know what it is, but these don't. Well, these, I don't know if these do, but so we'll give these a try. But I know the ones from Aldi's do not hurt my stomach. If they do that to you, they have them. If you can find them, they run out real fast, and they're called beef uncured hot dogs, and they're the bigger size ones where they're not, little dinky ones that you have. So I got some Granola Crunch. Not sure if I am going to give this a try. I was going to just put it in a little sprinkle of it in my yogurt. The carbs are not like super high, but they're not super low, and the sugar level in there is that a 6? Yeah, that's a 6. I don't know. I might give these to my son, and he can eat those with his cereal down there. All right, so I've got some tomato basil. You guys know me and my tomato sauce. I've been making homemade tomato sauce lately, but I did go ahead and get some of this. This is at Aldi's. Really good brand. Really good sugar levels in here. 5. No additional sugars. Love that. And the carbs are pretty low for half of a cup. And I don't usually use, unless I'm making a big old thing of, spaghetti squash. If I'm using that, I'll put the whole thing in there. But on this one, I'll use maybe a 1/4 cup just for taste. Just for taste. That's all. All right. So, give me 1 second here. Also got some chicken breast fillets. I'm going to be stuffing these with cream cheese, and I'm hoping they turn out okay. I also might put a little bit of blue cheese crumbles in there. Or maybe one of those laughing cows. I can use it like that and put that in there. I'm going to stuff those and put them in the air fryer. Okay, I went ahead and picked up one of these. And I'm not sure. This is a cream cheese starter culture. And when I got it home, I'm like, I'm going to have to get some whole milk. We don't have unpasteurized milk around here. And then I finally found a place that the guy at the health food store, he said that, yeah, there's people that sell it. So this I'm going to give a try. And I don't know why, because I just wanted to do something to have like a hobby of some kind. I do make kombucha. I do make water kefir, and that is brewing right now. But I wanted to give the cheese part a little bit of a try. So I went ahead and get this culture. We'll see. I'll let you guys know how it turns out. And if I continue to do it, I'll let you know. But my last kombucha, oh my gosh, it was so good. Absolutely just, yeah, so good. I put turmeric in it and ginger, and I let that just set for a couple of weeks, and OMG. Anyway, this is the collagen that I use in my coffee. I also put this in, sometimes I put that in with the Macdamia and the latte. You do not taste it. So if you're afraid that if you get this or your collagen, this is a really good brand. Go ahead and look that up. I will link this below. I get it on Amazon. But I put this in my coffee, and it really just helps with my joints, my hair, my nails, all of that. And it just makes me feel good all around. So then we're getting into the non-grocery items now. Oh, actually, we're not. Hold on 1 second. All right, so I got the premium chunk chicken breast. This is from Walmart. Going to make some chicken salad with that. Also got some tuna. They didn't have much of a selection with tuna. I'm not sure what's going on there with the fish lately. With the salmon, the fish, the tuna. I just think that fishermen, just with the gas prices, are just having a really difficult time right now. And my thoughts go out to you guys, because you do, a great job out there. I got some coconut milk. I have a recipe, you guys, and I will share it below. It's a mayo recipe. It's a ranch dressing recipe, and it uses this coconut milk, unsweetened. I will link it below. It is wonderful. I actually put blue cheese crumbles in with me because I just love blue cheese crumbles. You don't have to put that in there if you don't want to, and it is spectacular. Very low carb, very no sugar in this ranch dressing. You will love it. I will link it below. Okay, let's get into the non-grocery items here real quick. Okay, the non-grocery items. This is a vegetable glycerin. I got this because I wanted to put it in with some aloe and use it on my eyelashes to make them grow. I know that sounds crazy, but if you use this, it's almost like using castor oil and aloe, like real aloe. Don't get like the cheap stuff that has other things in it. Get just pure aloe. And it will make your eyelashes grow. You just get a little brush, like a mascara brush. Use an old one if you need to, from your old mascara that you've run out. You can go ahead and just, you don't even have to wash it out. You just basically just dip it in. You put some glycerin and some aloe, and it will make your eyelashes grow. I also use this, I have got some weird, like skin, they're not skin tags, but they're like on my leg, like around my ankle. There is some couple of spots that they're just rough, and it's almost like they're a rough patch. So I've been putting this on my leg and also using it on my eyelashes. So I will let you guys know how that goes. And it also doesn't irritate your eyes. So don't get too close to your eyes. You don't want to do that. You just want to kind of dab it on there with, you could use a Q-tip if you want. And it really, really helps them grow. You will notice a difference. I'm telling you. It sounds crazy, but it helps. All right. And then also this is included in a lot of your toothpaste, your cough medicine, your heart medicine. It just keeps your toothpaste from drying out. It's in a lot of makeup. I actually put this in with my foundation. It helps give you that glowy look. So yeah, really nice. And it's wonderful. Wonderful. I also wanted to try this. This is new. This is the Physicians Formula. It's like kind of like a bronzer powder. It's not exactly a powder. It almost like goes on kind of like powder. It's not a powder. It's almost like a cross between a powder and a liquid. It's just, but I wanted to try this because I've been trying to find cream makeup. If you guys know a good brand of cream makeup for older folks like me, because I feel like if I use too much powder, it makes me look, it makes my skin look just dry. So I've been trying to find something that's kind of a creamy, makeup. So if you guys know of any good brands, but I've tried this, it's really good. It doesn't exactly show up on my skin, I think. I've got olive skin, so I don't think this is dark enough for me, but I'll continue to use it because I bought it. I will continue to use it for, for my, I guess maybe winter time will be, because I'm pretty tan right now, so it's just probably not showing up right now. All right, I've got, let's see here, Natural Glow. This is, all right, you guys, this has been a godsend to me this year. I want to get over to the light a little bit better here. Natural Glow. You can get this year-round. A daily moisturizer. What it's doing to my skin is I'll be using it like every other day. And it's giving me like a light tan to my face. But it's actually evening out my age spots that I have on my face. And that is a plus for me. Because yeah, it's just wonderful. And I don't know if you tried this brand or not. I know they have it in like a tanning foam. Not the lotion here that I have, but the tanning foam. But this has been wonderful for me. And I also put it on my neck and my chest. And it's just working out wonderfully. Okay. And then lastly, I saved the best for last. I don't know if you guys have ever tried this. Let me move this. I will link these things below. I think you can get this. Oh, yeah, you can get this off of Amazon. I'm afraid if I tear that, Okay, here we go. All right. Air Spun Powder. It's the loose face powder, translucent powder. And I have been looking high and low for a powder that doesn't feel cakey or anything like that. I want something that just kind of sops up oil like anybody else. And I was trying to find something that it smells good. It doesn't smell like paint. A lot of them smell like paint. This one smells wonderful. It is really nice. And it actually lasts. Like, I will just dab a little bit around my nose, and my chin is where it gets kind of shiny. I will dab that, and I am serious. And I also put it underneath my eyes. And just kind of just dab it underneath my eyes. OMG. Run to the store right now. It's wonderful. It actually lasts forever on my face. I couldn't believe it. I was like, and I was sweating too. And I wore it the other night working at the football game. And I could not believe that it was staying on. Because I was sweating and it was staying on. So, you guys, I saved the best for last. This is Air Spun Translucent Loose Powder. And yeah, that's what it looks like. This, for my skin, for olive, this is the translucent. So there's no like actual pigment in this. But OMG, run to the store right now. This I dab on my face, around my nose, around my my chin, kind of the forehead, and underneath my eyes. When I finish my makeup, I just kind of use this as a final powder. Put this in your purse. Put this anywhere you can, because it is so wonderful. It smells so good. Most of them kind of smell kind of like paint. But this one doesn't. And oh my gosh. And you can't find it anywhere. So I looked high and low at Walmart. They kept saying they had it. They did not have it. And if you could find it at your local Walmart or Walgreens, CVS, whatever, grab it. Seriously. But I will link the Amazon where I got it on. I will link link it below for you. It's great. And let me know what you think, because comment below if you've tried this and you just love it. Well, that is my grocery haul, you guys. Thank you for joining me. And I will see you on the next one. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share this video. And you guys have a great week. I hope the weather here in my town is going to be wonderful. I hope it's just as nice in your town as well. Have a great week, you guys. See you on the next one. Bye-bye.